Hey everyone, so today is the day. The sump will be arriving between 3 and 7 p.m. So I've started making the transition. Move the water barrel out there. We got that is salt water. Um, we got all the shelves out of the fish room. You can see the empty spot where all that crap used to go. Right there. Let's see here. A few things are laying around on the floor. Um, got all the cords that run through this cord management track and put them over to the side. That way, keep this area as open as possible. But yeah, so there's the old sump. Um, we just decided to go get a bigger one. This one was becoming too much of a pain. Um, so we're gonna have to change some of the drains. The return line should be able to stay the same. Um, and then let's see here. Oh, the skimmer. I'd really like to get the skimmer into the display, but we'll see. The heater that we use to heat the water barrel will be put in the cube, along with an air bubbler will go in the cube as well. The skimmer will go in the big tank along with the normal heater. So what we're gonna try to do is this sump won't come out the way the stand is built. So I'm gonna have to remove that center brace, and I'm gonna try to put another brace further down. So it'll give me a bigger area here. I know there's a lot of weight on this, but this is a 2x6 here. So this 2x6 hopefully can, it could probably hold the tank without any center brace, but it's there for safety, and I'm going to put another one in when I take this one out, so it won't be running the whole 6 feet with, well actually it's more like 5 feet. It won't be running the whole 5 feet with without a brace. And then the new sump should fit in pretty easy because it's not as tall, and it's wider but not as tall, so I think I can just lay it outside, get it in there, and then flip it upright. We'll have to see. The new sump isn't here yet. I haven't seen it, but it will be here today. So yeah, we're gonna drain this sump. I bought a 150 gallon stock tank. So here, let me show you the stock tank. It's outside. I had to put the bulkhead on it, so I wanted to make sure it's watertight. So right now it's got hose water in it. So this is the stock tank. It's like the cats enjoy it, and looks like no leaks on the bulkhead. So yeah, this is 150 gallons. It was quite a deal. Found it on my local forum, and yeah, I think I'm gonna hang on to this when this project's done. This would be a sweet frag tank. It's deep, but you could put a bunch of racks in there, and maybe you don't have to fill it up all the way, and lot of area there for a frag tank in the future. So I've always kind of wanted to do one of these Rubbermaid frag tanks. So they're cool. Put them on the floor, kind of run them as an all-in-one in the basement or something. Well, we'll see. We don't have a basement here in this house. I'm talking about my house. Let's see here. Yeah, so we got the probes are in the display already. Just kind of did that when I was moving the wires around. Gotta remember to turn that auto top off before that thing wants to turn on, and then it ends up before it turns on and ends up burning up. So here you go. I can do right now. We'll just unplug that right there. It's being stubborn. Let's see here. There we go. Okay, now they don't have to worry about the P-mup going off. But yeah, so we're gonna drain this. We're gonna save all the water we can, put it in the stock tank, and then we're going to take the algae out of the refugium, put that in the stock tank, disassemble the plumbing. We also have some rocks in here. Those will go in the stock tank. Disassemble the plumbing, and then get this tank out of here. And my plan is to kind of play it by ear, and hopefully this comes out like right as the new sump is arriving, and then we're gonna have to redo some of these drains to meet up with the other sump. In which case we'll just cut and glue, and it'll sit dry overnight, and then in the morning I will fire it up and troubleshoot it. We are on a big time crunch here. I have somewhere to be at noon tomorrow, so I want to get that plumbing done as soon as possible. Hopefully I can give it like a full 12 hours or so to cure, and then fire it up. So we'll see. Otherwise, the tank's looking pretty good. Sorry about the glare from the windows. Normally I put sheets over them for these videos. So, tiny bit of algae growing on the sand bed. Doesn't bother me. It's summertime. That shit's gonna happen. So, yeah, alright, I'm gonna pause here, and I'll kind of update. I've got both of my Wise cams shooting time-lapse videos. So we got the standard one there, and normally we have the pan cam right there, but I moved it up there so that it can watch us, doing the work. So I'll move it back to its normal spot later. So, alright, well. So here it is. Just showed up. It was right on time. They gave me a delivery window of 3 to 7, and sure enough, right at 3 o'clock I got a call, and the guy said he was about half an hour away. Half hour later, we loaded this thing up into my truck off of his trailer, and carried it. We opened it up on the patio and carried it into the house, and right now it's sitting on a couple packing peanuts. I haven't really put a lot of the accessories on it yet. I'll probably wait till it gets into the in the stand before I put the accessories on it, but it does look nice. Yeah, it was a pain in the butt getting all the packing peanuts out of this chamber, because you only have that much room to stick your arm down in there. I had to put like a stick down there and fish them out. But yeah, so I'll show you the crate that it came in. Excuse all the mess. I mean, basically the entire fish room is scattered all over the living room now. But this is the box it came in, and loaded full of packing peanuts. Most of them are down at the bottom now. Some nice 1/2-inch wood lining, prevent scratches and damage from shipping, which probably comes in handy. The backside here had this on it. Not sure what did that, but the tank is flawless. So, and then there's all the accessories right here. I just set them against the house for now. Like I said, I'm trying to keep space in there at a maximum, because I'm sure it's going to be some finagling later. But yeah, so now I'll get this in there, start draining the sump, and we're gonna get moving here. So. Alright everyone, so we're at the most critical point here. This sump has been drained for the most part. Very little water left in it. It's been everything's been pulled out of it. I put a brace over here, and this brace here is about to come out. So I've been tapping on it with a hammer. I pulled the screws out. So yeah, just had two little pocket screws at the top and the bottom. And yeah, I mean, I'm hoping this holds. It should. It's a 2x6. It's only going like 4 feet before that temporary brace over there. So when I finish knocking that out, it should be alright. But yeah, so this is the operation we got going on here. Still got salt water mixing in there. Here's some really dirty old water. Here's some clean sump water from draining the sump. We got a few of our cured rocks that used to sit in the sump, some filter pads. There's a little rack in the back there that's got a bunch of feather dusters on it that I'm trying to save. Huge mass of caulerpa. This stuff grows really fast. But yeah, this tank is freaking huge. That's a 30-gallon barrel there. That's a 150-gallon Rubbermaid. And right now I got our new sump sitting up here. And as you can see, we've made a mess of the living room. Skimmer, plumbing, buckets. So right now the tank seems to be doing alright. So hopefully we get this sump in there. And once we get the sump in there, I'll try to get the skimmer put in the display. We'll see. Probably going to need to get the heater in there for tonight. No big deal. Just got to plug it back in and stick it in the display for now. Getting plenty of surface agitation. These things are kind of winding down. I might try to set up a bubbler tonight. Something that will keep more oxygen in the tank if I don't get the skimmer in here. If I get the skimmer in here, I don't have anything to worry about. Just think about making a little PVC rack that sits on the top of the rim, dips down about 7 inches, and I can slide these lights whichever way I want. So I'll slide some of these lights apart, and then just have the skimmer sitting there in the display. But we'll see. So, alright, I'm gonna knock that brace out, get the old sump out, and then we're gonna do a side-by-side comparison of the two. It'll probably kill me when it falls. I'm gonna get a rag and clean that up.
No sag at all, hey guys?
No.
I've got the 2x4 in my hand just in case. But So you guys built it well, huh?
I guess so.
Okay, we'll go back to doing it. That's pretty.
I like a glove.
Alright, so now we got the tank in. It fit in there perfectly. If it was another inch wider, we may not have got it. Yeah, center brace went back in pretty smoothly. Looks pretty sweet. And now we're gonna do the plumbing, and then we'll put all the accessories in the sump. So. Alright, so we got all the plumbing done. Pretty similar to what it used to be. We got the cube tank here coming down, going into the first bulkhead. The middle bulkhead is the primary drain on the big tank with the check valve there, or not check valve, whatever you call those valves. And then we've got the secondary drain going into the far one. The emergency drain just so happened to fit right there, so we didn't have to make any adjustments to that. We just kind of left it the way it was, and the emergency drain would dump into the refugium. We got about 30 gallons of water in here now. Only fills up the first couple chambers here. We didn't really get a chance to clean off any of the equipment, so sorry that the equipment looks like it's been in use for a year and a half, because it has. Yeah, so it actually went a lot smoother than I thought, and tomorrow I'll shoot some more videos, and I'll probably recap more on what we did, and we'll get this sump filled up, and we'll get those return pumps running. We're just gonna let the all the PVC glue cure overnight and everything, and about 8 or 9 o'clock tomorrow we'll we'll fire everything up because we got done cementing the PVC around 9 o'clock. So that will give 12 hours to cure. Um, as you can see now, all the lights are off. It's later in the night, so yeah, it's I'm very shocked how fast it went, and I'll talk more about it tomorrow. But just wanted to shoot a video now that all the plumbing's done. I know the cords look like a mess, but I just wanted them all off the floor. So, yep. All right. Yeah. Cool. So we'll talk more in the morning. Alright, so here it is. It's running. Looking pretty good. Been running for about 10 minutes now. Skimmer had a little crazy start, that's why it's like super foamy. Yeah, this works out good. I'm gonna have to adjust the water level in this chamber. I'm gonna have to raise the skimmer up so then I can raise the water level. It's adjustable through this little gate here. Don't worry about some of these like filter pads and stuff. They're just in there temporarily. But yeah, I'll raise that gate up and then it'll be much more silent. You won't have that waterfall going back there. But yeah, it's cool. I like the new filter sock setup here. So here's our covers. Lift them up. There you go. You got your filter sock. That's pretty cool. Right now it's catching a bunch of PVC shavings and whatnot that were left over from when we cut the pipes. So drains, we tried to salvage as much of the old ones as possible. Some of them are new, some of them are just Frankenstein together. So you see a lot of these like straight unions here gluing things together. You know, just kind of kept the cost down. Those unions are cheap, and we were using lengths of PVC that were on the old setup. So overall, looks really good. You know, right now I'm still using my Neptune probe holder, but this sump came with another probe holder over there. And yep, we'll have to figure out what works as far as water levels and everything. Should be pretty cool. There's a lot of stuff on the sump that I don't use, like the cord management holders. Being that this is an in-wall tank, all the cords come out. Basically, we're looking at the back of the tank. So, you know, the stuff for dosing setup if ever needed. Right now we just got the heater laying on the ground. There's a heater rack in the back. I gotta lengthen the cable to the heater to make it back there, and I will do that. I just, you know, one step at a time here. Let's see here. Finally got the water barrel back in. Haven't put the shelves back in yet. Yeah, here's the hurricane mess here. So we got a little bit of fresh water there that can go back in the barrel. We finally got that big tub out that was sitting right here. That's back outside. yeah, just got a lot of stuff to put away. And other than that, the project's done. And I might do a review of the Sump in a separate video, where I discuss the brand and the customer service experience and the product. So, all right, well, thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure you subscribe if you want to see more or catch any of the updates on this tank. I'm sure there's going to be a lot to discuss with such a big change going on in the system. But yeah, it's it's going to be cool. All right, thanks for watching.